Pow, and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. My name is Dan W. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. Today our Marvel Legends reviews continue with this Build-A-Figure Mantis wave, and in front of me we have the MCU brand new Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Gamora, or Daughters of Thanos as it says in the box, because she is actually a daughter of Thanos. I don't think biologically, but I think he killed her parents and brought her on board. But yeah, we're not getting into the backstory of Gamora. We're looking at the figure. So here she is in the box with some accessories. She comes with a gun that we see in the first part of the movie, and then also her trademark sword, and then also a retracted sword, which I quite like as well. And then she comes with a Build-A-Figure leg for Mantis. So as always, box, picture of her, Zoe Saldana on the side of the box. On the backs, as it is the Daughters of Thanos, which she shares the box art with Nebula. Then as always, we get a list of all the figures in this wave we need to complete the Mantis Build-A-Figure. Today we're looking at Gamora. More box art, this time of Nebula herself. And then there we go. Let's open her up and see what she's like inside. Pow, and here she is out of the box, and first impressions is I really like it. As I always say, massive fan of the MCU, so I'm always welcoming these figures, but this one is such a massive upgrade from the 2014 version that we've had previously. This outfit is better, much more movie accurate, and the face details alone actually looks like Zoe Saldana, the actor that plays Gamora, compared to just the generic face we got in the old figure. So yeah, really liking it. I love the jacket as well. I like the details on the figure, even down to the boots that she was wearing in the film. I don't know why I remember that, but she was wearing some weird alien style boots. I like the gun holster. Well, it's not a gun holster, it's the knife holster. I think it can hold her sword. I like the little jacket. I'm sure Marvel Legends will use this again. The hair is quite flexible as well, so it doesn't hinder articulation. As you can see, it's all good. Yeah, really like the detail in the hair. The hair is a lot better than the previous one as well. And yeah, just really like this figure, people. Really like this figure. Let's have a look at the accessories if I can get her to stand. So, out the way, we got another Mantis Build-A-Figure piece, just a leg. So please subscribe to the channel, as I will be reviewing Mantis last in this wave. But looking forward to building her, as she is another MCU figure. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. Mantis review coming soon. She also comes with this gun thing. There's just an alien gun. There's no technical term for it. She definitely had this in the movie, because I remember Star-Lord was complaining that he was the one that did guns and he was unaware she was using guns now, or some joke like that I probably just ruined. But still, spoiler alert, this is in the movie. Then she also comes with a sword, which she's very famous for and she does use in the film, and then also a retracted version of the sword as well, which I quite like that they've added, because I'm assuming this is what goes in here. So let's try and do that now. So does it just plug in like that? Probably the other way. Okay, so I had it the wrong way around, but there you go. Don't know if I'll zoom in, don't know if that will help see that better. But yeah, the retracted sword fits in her side, nice and simple. And then also she has her normal sword, so she holds that in either hand very easily, not a problem, very accurate to the film. Does she hold the gun? So this is probably where it's going to get a little bit complicated. Don't know how well you can see this on camera, but I'm squeezing her. Okay, she does have a trigger finger. Okay, so yeah, it fits. Fair play Hasbro. So she actually, I don't know how well you can see that. I don't know if it will focus, there you go. So she actually does have a trigger finger hand, and it will fit into the gun nicely. And I'm assuming you can use this with other Marvel Legends as well, because it's a decent looking gun. Annoyingly, because we don't get double jointed elbows on any of our female characters, she can't hold the other side of it, but I'm sure you can get her in a decent pose with the gun anyway, nevertheless. But I will probably have her holding her sword anyway. So while she's holding that sword, I guess you don't want that retracted sword, and that will make it more accurate. But yeah, really like it, people. Detail's nice. They're obviously spending more money on the MCU figures now because of the popularity of the movies, and you can definitely tell that in the paintwork, the details. And I'm convinced they're using an actual face sculpt now, or definitely using the actor as reference for making these characters now, rather than just a plain generic 3D head scan. They're definitely using the actors and trying to create the actors' resemblance. Which we haven't really got before in Marvel Legends. It's very much more an import style, but I am not complaining about it at all. I will compare it now to the previous Gamora that we've got. So here's the brand new Gamora compared to the 2014 first Guardians of the Galaxy MCU Gamora figure that we got. And wow, there is a lot of differences, a lot more than I expected. Completely different figure, nothing is reused, it's completely been retooled, and it looks so much better. As you can see, the face looks completely different. It's even a bigger head, and her legs, I didn't realise until I actually posed the figure how skinny these legs are compared to these ones. So she was so hard to get to stand up. I think I had her posing on an actual old stand because she just wouldn't stand on the shelf on her own. They both have the belt, but this one obviously you can actually put the retracted sword in it. You did get a sword with this one, which is this sword, and the new sword that we got is different. It's different, been reworked. It's not a lot of difference, but it's definitely thicker and a lot more detail than we originally got. So they both come with a sword, but the new one does come with a much more, well, not much more. It's not a lot of difference, but it is different, is basically what I'm trying to say. I was just hyping it up. But yeah, she doesn't come with anything else. But yeah, let me zoom into these heads and show you the difference. So I'll zoom in live while I'm on the camera talking to you guys. So hopefully that will focus. So we're focused, there you go, on that Gamora. So as you can see, very generic, bland, not a lot of detail. If anything, maybe a tiny bit of sculpt work and a bit of paint, but nothing major. And then we move across to the new one. And even though the facial expression is maybe a little bit boring and like she's a bit bored or tired, it definitely has resemblance to Zoe Saldana, and there's more detail in it. I'm not sure if they're face tattoos, I'm not sure what you call them, but the details on her face are a lot better than this one there. And as you can see them both together, hang on, let me focus this because otherwise it will just stay blurred the whole video. So yeah, as you can see them there together, a lot of difference. And even the hair, look at the red detail in the brand new figure in the hair, just so much better in this one compared to that one. So no question, people, absolutely no question at all which one is the better figure, in my opinion. If you want a Gamora MCU figure in your collection, definitely hold out and get this brand new figure. And here's Gamora compared to the actual Guardians of the Galaxy themselves. We got all of the members here, well, the original members at least, of Rocket, Groot, Drax, and Star-Lord, and they look so good. This sort of pose, this sort of just set of figures is so much better compared to the first lot of figures we got. But as I said, nice attempt Hasbro, but these ones were very well done. These are going to look so good on the shelf. Everyone loves, I don't know anyone who doesn't like the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. So even my mates that are not losers like me, who don't have figures all over the place, I guarantee you they will see these on the shelf, know what movie they're from, and will appreciate how good they look. Very happy. So final thoughts is I really like this figure. She has import quality for the price point. I think Hasbro have done a great job. Very happy to have this updated version of Gamora. I now no longer have need for this figure. This one's going on eBay. This is the ultimate Gamora that you need in your MCU collection. Great figure, well done Hasbro. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as I am reviewing the whole of this wave, and obviously I'm going to finish with the Mantis Build-A-Figure review as well. So subscribe, stay tuned, and I will see you on the next one.